Hello guys, welcome to another video. This video is really special because I'm unboxing and reviewing a watch from a new brand. I can say it's a budding watch brand in India and especially in Bangalore. Now this is not from Amazon guys, I have not ordered anything from Amazon fresh, but this is how the brand has sent the watches. So these are initial prototypes. They're not the final product, but probably the initial lot of production. This is how you might get as well if you order from their website. So without wasting much time, let's unbox this. So I have two watches guys in front of me. Now I'm opening from two sides. There you have it. Now this looks very similar to you guys. This is a box of HMT. Now this is inspired and based on HMT. Now let's talk all about the brand and the design philosophy and everything. Let's see the watch first. So the brand name is Mangalore Watch Company. Let's see the watch first. Alright guys, I have two watches. This is called the Tulunad 2 and this is the Tank. Let's keep the boxes aside. Alright guys, let's look at the watch. Now the first one is based on a Tank. This is a mechanical watch guys, and the movement in this is the same one that was there in HMT Ashwini. This is the closest you could buy to a mechanical tank watch at an affordable price. I can't recollect of any other watch in the affordable price range with a mechanical movement and a tank design. So HMT Ashwini is a Cartier Tank inspired watch guys, and it had the movement 02345. This is not same as 0231 which is used in the Janata and the other watch here. It's 2345. This is made to fit a square or rectangular case, and it is nothing but the licensed version of Citizen 2340A. The only difference between this and the Ashwini guys is Ashwini was a small sized watch around case width of 34 mm, and this is little bit more. I'll measure everything at a later stage. Let's look at the watch now. Now the first thing you notice on this watch is the beautiful Roman numeral hour markers, and then if you notice closely you will see blue colored hour and minute hands. There is no seconds hand in this. You can see the MWC logo. MWC stands for Mangalore Watch Company and also has MWC. You have a beautiful printing of mechanical in italics. Now I love this case design guys. It has subtle case design everywhere. Look at this step, and if I turn to the right, there's a jewel on the crown and it looks beautiful guys, and this is also blue in color and the light is reflecting beautifully. This complements the hour and minute hands, so they have the same color. Really looks beautiful. The entire case has polished finish. Now if I turn back, there's nothing on this case back because this is the initial proto which I received from them, and this doesn't have any engraving yet, so ignore this for now. So when you probably get this, it will have more details on the back case. Now since this is based on the HMT Ashwini, probably it will have around 30 meters of water resistance. The strap is beautiful leather. It says genuine leather. It's a 22 mm strap guys. Ashwini had 20 mm strap and this has a 22 mm strap, but I like the design. And you also see the case is curved towards your hand, so it's designed to hug your wrist. Now let's look at the second watch. This is called the Tulunad 2 and the hour indices are in Tulu. This is based on the coastal region of Karnataka, which is Mangalore, Udupi, Puttur and that part of Karnataka. And the first thing again you notice on this is the beautiful logo of Mangalore Watch Company. Then you see the red flag there. It says Tulunad near the 3 o'clock position, and seconds needle is in red. The hour and minute hands have silver metallic finish. Now this is a Janata case guys. This is based on HMT 0231 movement, and the case used here is from Janata. It's not an exact copy of the Janata case. This is an aftermarket case, so specifically for this watch. I'll discuss more when we get into the design philosophy of this watch. You can also see the minute markings on the outer circumference of the dial. It says Mangalore Watch Company on the top. And if you turn back, in this case again guys, this is a proto unit which I've received. It has the exhibition case back, which is usually found in the aftermarket HMT watches. Again, you can see the HMT 0231 17 jewels mechanical movement. The entire case here is also stainless steel. And I love the strap on this, guys. This has that field watch aesthetics. It's a beautiful leather strap. If I turn back, it says genuine leather and 18. It's an 18mm strap. Alright guys, now let's talk a little bit about the brand itself. So Mangalore Watch Company is a budding Indian micro watch brand. It is in its baby steps, guys, and it has its roots starting from HMT. In 2023, they started an FB group on Sangam Supreme, and later that became a project, and they worked on modifying the Sangam Supreme retro watches into a customized limited edition all stainless steel watches, which was a hit. So initial prototype build was around 3 to 4 weeks, and they developed this Mangalore Watch Company portal as a solution. So that's how this website came into existence. The reason the name is Mangalore Watch Company is because the founder of this company is from Mangalore. Let's keep the Mangalore Watch Company as a brand aside, and let's come up with the fact that why these watches exist. Now HMT during those days, that is in the 90s and 2000s and early 2010s, were selling mechanical watches which were brand new. There is nothing on the market today for anyone when you want a HMT or a old HMT inspired mechanical watch at an affordable price. So these watches are based on the HMT moments, but with little retro touch and with a touch of modern designs and modern looks. Now, why do I say that these are based on the HMT designs? Is the aftermarket watches which you usually get, that is the HMT mod, HMT modded watch and everything, is usually some case done by a third party company which no design cues. They are more approximate in nature. Once you watch my other video on the modded HMT watches, you'll get an idea of why I say that. And then they sell it at a very high rate after using a fully refurbished moment. So the condition of moment in those watches, guys, are pretty much unknown. So I don't think they would be putting a newer moment or an assembled moment in them. It will be like third or fourth refurbished or sometimes more. All these moments they have been using in those refurb watches are pretty old and needs constant servicing, and there's so many issues. I have so many modded watches which I'll also show you in this video, which are so many issues. What MWC has done is they have bought spare parts of these moments and assembled the moments out of them. So these are old stocked spare parts but assembled as brand new moments. These are not refurbished moment, and probably this is the best quality moment you can get. So MWC is basically using all the 2016 plus 2019 spares that were available. They've bought it, stocked it, and they're using those spares to build these watches. So the next aspect of this after the moment is the dial design. For the dial, they've used pad printing. In the pad printing process, the cost basically gets decided based on the number of colors they use. Again, the cost of these watches, guys, is totally based on the number of orders that they can give. Now this is a budding brand, guys, so you can truly expect it to be at most limited. It's as good as you going and customizing a watch yourself. Now coming to the case. Now this case, both these cases are inspired from HMT. The mechanical Tank's case is a bigger case. It's not the same Tank case as Ashwini's. Ashwini's is a smaller one, and this is much bigger with a 22mm lug. The round dial watch basically is inspired from Janata. So this is a Janata inspired case, but the only difference is the aftermarket cases you can directly buy basically are not stainless steel. They're either chrome or an alloy. This is a stainless steel case. Now then comes getting it assembled. So once you have a case ready and once you have the dial ready, and you basically try to integrate to see how the watch looks and how the fit comes through. Now these are not specifically designed watches, right? I mean, you don't design a glass for this watch, you're not designing a dial for this watch, so it's not done for this design. So these are based on HMTs. It means different suppliers sending different materials. The rejection rate is also higher. It's not that easy to assemble everything together. Then it goes through one layer of quality iteration. So either the case or the dial design is optimized for form, fit and function, and the watches are then tested. So most of the Indian watch brands either starting with an Alvin moment or an HMT 0231 moment or a old Citizen or a old Seiko moment. MWC, like I said before, has its roots in HMT. That's how they started as their first project, and that's the reason they've started this as their base and trying to build on it. These watches, guys, I'm not sure of the exact order they give, what I've seen is they have a lead time of around 3 to 4 weeks. That is, you need to pay a down payment of 999 rupees and wait for 3 to 4 weeks before they could deliver a watch to you. The reason is, so at least they need those minimum order quantities for the suppliers to process the orders, and so that they can get the raw materials. There are so many other models, guys, that they've listed on the website. You can see two types of listings on their website. So one is the modified HMTs, like customized HMTs. Again, you can see a lot of customizations in them. I'm also putting a screenshot on this video, guys, as I speak. And other is swadeshi. Swadeshi is a pocket watch which they have done. You can look at that as well. They have this Tulunad. There's one more color in Tulunad, which is Tulunad 1. This is Tulunad 2. The only difference is the dial color. They have Iravat. So Iravat was basically a project watch which was discontinued from HMT, but then MWC continued working on this, and they brought it to life. So all these watches, guys, are almost limited to less than 100 pieces per variant. To keep the cost low, MWC is using existing materials. So that's the reason you could see this HMT packaging that they have used. So nothing wrong, guys, when you want to really keep the cost low and work on the product. There's nothing wrong to use existing materials. They're also designing packaging boxes, and this is just a budding brand taking the baby steps. Now let's measure the weight of this watch, guys. The weight of this one is around 37.4 grams. The weight of Tank is approximately 47 grams, guys. This is really heavy. Now let's talk about the materials used, guys. The case of both these watches are stainless steel. The glass used on the mechanical tank is mineral glass, while the crystal used on the Janata cased Tulunad 2 is basically acrylic. The case back in this is made of stainless steel and acrylic. However, the case back of the Ashwini inspired mechanical is basically stainless steel. The strap in both these watches are leather. MWC is giving a warranty of 1 month on these watches, guys. When I asked them why just 1 month, what they said is, if the movements run for 1 month, they will run for life. The movement used in the Tank mechanical watch is basically Citizen 2340A, which is HMT 2345, and the movement used in Tulunad 2 is 0231. Both of these are 17 jewels. Now let's set the time, guys. To set the time, you need to pull the crown once. The time now is around 11:20. The movements are really crisp, guys. The rotation is very, very smooth. Now, as usual, the 17 joules movement of HMT, you need to rotate them around 20 to 25 times. The rotation is really crisp and smooth, guys. I love this. They're really tight and crisp. You can feel the movement rotating. It means the quality of movement is really good. To set the time in this also, just you need to pull it once. And I'll be winding this around 20 to 25 times. Again, guys, the movement in this also is very crisp and tight. Now let's measure the physical dimensions of these watches. Case size is 30.8 mm, guys. Lug to lug is 44 mm. Case thickness is 9.4 mm, guys. Strap size is 22 mm. Now taking the Tulunad 2. Case size is 35 mm. Lug to lug of 44.1. Case thickness is 10.3 mm. Strap size is 18 mm. Now let's talk about the price of this watch, guys. All these watches can be bought only from the Mangalore Watch Company website. I'll leave a link in the description, and I'm also putting a screenshot on this video. The price of all these watches is 4,500 rupees. Just to see if the price is justified. Okay. Now, an average modded HMT in the market is sold at approximately 2,500 to 3,500 rupees, and I've seen few watches in the upwards of 5,000 rupees also. If you want to buy full mechanical hand wind 35-38 mm case with the latest customization but with a retro look and charm, there's nothing in the market. I would say at 4,500 rupees, it's a steal deal to own one of these beautiful limited edition timepieces, and the quality of these watches are really good. So now let's compare this watch with other mechanical watches I have. This is how the MWC watches looks next to a Kohinoor Devanagari modded watch. This is again a customized HMT, guys. Now this I bought from Mr. Vimal Sharma ji, a respected watch assembler, and the price I paid for this is around 1,500 to 2,000 with shipping to Bangalore. It's a really good watch. I love the quality of this watch. This is how the MWC watches looks next to HMT Priya from the 1983. This is a virginal condition Priya, guys. This is owned by my family member. This moment is only serviced. It's also not refurbished. But again, you can see aging of this watch. Like say if I turn the crown now, see now, the moment is not, can you see the alignment miss? No matter what I do, it's not that easy to fix this. Now this is another Kohinoor. This is also again aftermarket Kohinoor, guys, which I bought from Mr. Sunil. He has a shop in Bangalore. He services all my watches, and I'd also posted recently of HMT Kohinoor that he modded for me on Instagram, a green HMT Kohinoor. Now this is a HMT Jalak, guys. This is an old new stock. When I mean old new stock, this is an untouched HMT which was not unboxed. It still has the QC label on this. This is a pilot. This is again a modded one. Now if you see, the case quality of this is not that great as the MWC one. The moment I touch it, I know. See the moment wobbling. You'll notice a play when you try to set the time, guys. So all these are the signs of a refurbished moment, guys. And when you rotate this also, you can feel the spring kicking back. It's a old generation moment, so, and probably it is refurbished multiple times. The newer generation moment won't have that rebound so much. It is not that noticeable. So today's watch, guys, is a HMT Shreyas. This is a gift from a friend, guys, and I truly treasure this. This is a genuine HMT. This is what they had in their collection, and since my name was there on this, they gifted me this. So wear these watches on the wrist, guys. So this is how the Tulunad 2 looks on the wrist, guys. It looks beautiful on the hand. I love the red strap. I love the cream color off-white dial, and I love the red printing of Tulunad flag, and I also love the underlining of the Tulunad on this watch. I love the customized Tulu language our indices. So this is how the tank looks on the wrist, guys. I love the Roman numerals. I love the size of this watch, guys. It's perfect. 42 case is really good. I love the 22 straps. I love the jewel on the crown. I love the subtle blue colored hour and minute hands. They're really good. They reflect light beautifully. I love the way it hugs the wrist. So let me know, guys, which of the MWC watches would you buy and what do you think about them. Like, share, comment and subscribe. Stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.